Success is a word that excites the heart yet intimidates the mind. Everyone wants it, but few ever truly capture it. Why? Most people chase success as if it were a butterfly, running endlessly, reaching out desperately, only to watch it flutter away. The harder they chase, the further it slips. Here is the truth: success is not meant to be chased. It is meant to be attracted. It is not something outside of you. It is something drawn to who you become. You focus on building yourself, on shaping your character, on strengthening your mindset. Success will find you irresistible. It will knock on your door because you begged for it, but because you earned it. So the question is not, how do I chase success? The question is, how do I become the person success cannot ignore? The journey begins with 6 timeless principles, 6 powerful forces that turn ordinary people into magnets of opportunity, achievement, and greatness. Everything begins in the mind. Before a single step is taken, before a single action is made, success is already won or lost inside your head. Your thoughts are weak, your life will be weak. If your thoughts are strong, your life will rise to match them. Said is the invisible architect that designs the future you will one day live in. Think about it. 2 people can face the same challenge. One sees it as a wall and turns back. The other sees it as a door and keeps pushing until it opens. What makes the difference? Not strength, not resources, not luck. It is mindset. It is the belief that something is possible even when evidence says otherwise. The world has a habit of mirroring your internal state. If you walk into life expecting failure, you unconsciously prepare for it. You hesitate, you doubt, and you sabotage your own potential. But if you step in with conviction, believing you can adapt, learn, and grow, opportunities appear that were invisible before. Success gravitates to those who dare to believe. Mindset is not about blind optimism. It is about powerful focus. It is about training yourself to ask better questions when life tries to break you. Instead of, why me? You ask, what can I learn from this? Instead of, can't, you ask, how can I? That shift in thinking turns obstacles into stepping stones. You can have all the talent in the world. If your mind is trapped in fear and doubt, you will never unleash it. On the other hand, you can start with nothing but belief and turn it into greatness. History remembers countless dreamers who began with empty pockets but full minds. Their mindset was their wealth, and it magnetized success to them. Your thoughts are seeds. Plant fear, and you harvest regret. Plant courage, and you harvest possibilities. Guard your mind, feed it with vision, and discipline it with belief. Because the moment you take control of your mindset, success will start taking notice of you. Most people spend their lives trying to beat others. They compare salaries, chase rankings, and waste their energy proving they are better. But success doesn't always smile at the one who competes hardest, gravitates toward the one who creates the most value. Competition is limited. It locks you into someone else's race, someone else's rules. But value creation is limitless. You create, you don't chase opportunities. Opportunities chase you. Picture this, a crowded market filled with shops selling the same thing. Customers walk by unimpressed. Now imagine one shop offering something unique, something people didn't even know they needed until they saw it. That shop doesn't compete. It attracts. And that's how success works. It flows to people who stop asking, how can I beat others? And start asking, how can I serve others? Success is magnetized by contribution. If your work makes life easier, better, or more meaningful, you become impossible to ignore. And here's the truth. Value cannot be faked. People can see through empty promises. Real value takes effort, courage, and sometimes loneliness, because innovation always looks strange before it looks brilliant. The question you must ask is not, how can I get ahead? But, how can I help others move ahead? The moment your mission shifts from self, gain to value creation, you become a magnet. Partners want to work with you, customers trust you, investors believe in you, and success walks into your life uninvited. Competition makes you a player in the game. Creation makes you the one who writes the rules. Stop chasing success. Create value so powerful, so undeniable, that success has no choice but to chase you. Life will test you. Every dream you hold will face resistance. Every plan will collide with setbacks. Every step forward will summon obstacles. The question is not whether you will fall. The question is whether you will rise. Resilience is the magnet that pulls success toward you. Success doesn't admire the one who never fails. It honors the one who refuses to stay down. Every scar is proof that you kept moving. Every rejection is training for greater strength. Every failure is preparation for a future victory. Imagine two climbers scaling a mountain. One slips, bruised and tired, grips the rock tighter and climbs again. The other, facing the same conditions, decides it's too much and stops. Which of them stands on the summit? Of them carries the story worth telling. Success always bows to resilience. Resilience is not about blind stubbornness. It is about intelligent persistence. Falling, learning, adjusting, and returning with greater wisdom. The world trusts resilient people. Employers trust them with responsibility. Partners trust them with collaboration. Investors trust them with resources. And success itself trusts them because they have proven they can carry its weight. Here's the truth: success is heavy. It demands courage, endurance, and discipline. If you collapse under small failures, how will you handle the weight of greatness? Resilience is the training ground. The more you rise after setbacks, the more attractive you become to success. So embrace your scars, wear them proudly. They are not evidence of weakness, but proof of strength. Success does not chase the comfortable, follows the resilient. The world is changing every single day. Yesterday's knowledge is today's history. If you stop learning, you stop growing. If you stop growing, you stop attracting success. Curiosity is the spark that keeps you alive in a world that rewards adaptability. The curious mind refuses to settle. It asks, why not? What if? How else could this be done? And because it asks, it discovers. And because it discovers, it stays ahead while others fall behind. Learning is not only about degrees or classrooms. It happens in conversations, in failures, in books, in travel, in quiet reflection. The person who attracts success is the one who treats life itself as a university. Every mistake becomes a teacher, every encounter a lesson, every moment a chance to grow. Think of industries transformed by technology. Those who resisted change, clung to the old ways, were swept aside. But those who stayed curious, who embraced learning, became leaders. The same applies to you. Success doesn't follow the rigid, it follows the adaptable. Continuous learning makes you ready for opportunities others miss. When the door opens, it won't wait forever. If you are unprepared, it closes. But if you have been learning, building, and growing, you step through instantly. That readiness makes you magnetic. Curiosity also fuels creativity. Asking, what if? You uncover new ways to solve problems, and the world rewards problem solvers. Success loves innovation, and innovation is born from learning. Curiosity keeps you humble. It reminds you there is always more to know, more to explore, more to achieve. And humility itself attracts success because it shows you are not finished. You are still becoming. Success follows those who are becoming, not those who believe they have already arrived. Talent may open doors. Character decides if those doors remain open. Skills can impress in the short term, but integrity, humility, and kindness win in the long term. Character is the unseen currency that people trade in. When you are honest, people trust you. When you are humble, people respect you. When you are kind, people support you. Success is not only about results, it is about relationships. And relationships thrive on character. A dishonest person may rise quickly, but their success is fragile, ready to collapse at the first touch. A person of character rises steadily, and their success lasts because people believe in them. Success is not attracted to arrogance or manipulation. It is attracted to authenticity. Think about it. When people speak of great leaders, they rarely mention their bank account or awards first. They speak of integrity, courage, humility, generosity. These are the qualities that outlive achievements. These are the magnets that draw success over a lifetime. Character also builds loyalty. Partners want to work with someone they can trust. Employers want to promote someone who keeps their word. Investors want to fund someone who honors commitments. Success seeks stability, and character provides it. The world is full of talent, but talent without character is noise. Character without talent can still grow into greatness. Together they are unstoppable. But of the two, character is the one that sustains. Success is not fooled. It stays with those who have proven their heart is as strong as their skill. We live in a world addicted to speed. People want instant results, instant fame, instant wealth. But real success has no interest in shortcuts. It is not lightning. It is sunrise, slow, steady, unstoppable. Vision gives you the destination. Patience gives you the strength to keep walking when the road feels endless. Without vision, patience is wasted waiting. Without patience, vision is wasted dreaming. But together, they create destiny. Many give up just before the breakthrough. They mistake delay for denial, forgetting that seeds take time to grow. The impatient abandon the soil too soon. The patient keep watering until the harvest arrives. Success rewards the patient. Patience is not passive, it is active faith. It is working, building, improving, even when results are invisible. It is trusting that the compound effect of small steps will one day create giant leaps. Consistency beats intensity. Patience makes consistency possible. Vision keeps you focused. It reminds you why you started when the nights feel long and the progress feels small. Vision whispers, "This is worth it." Patience replies, "Keep going." Together they carry you through seasons when others quit. Success is drawn to people with vision because they know where they're going. It is drawn to people with patience because it knows they won't collapse along the way. Impatience ruins opportunities by rushing into them unprepared. Patience ensures that when the door finally opens, you are ready to walk through it with strength. Success doesn't belong to the fastest. It belongs to the most faithful. And faithfulness is the marriage of patience and vision. Success is not a mystery, it is a magnet. Any magnet, it is drawn to certain qualities. Mindset that refuses to shrink. Value that serves beyond self. Resilience that rises after every fall. Curiosity that never stops learning. Character that cannot be corrupted. Vision and patience that endure the test of time. If you build these 6 qualities, you won't have to chase success. You won't have to beg for it or exhaust yourself in endless pursuit. Instead, you will stand tall, unshakable, undeniable. And success, true, lasting, fulfilling success, will be drawn to you as naturally as the tide is drawn to the moon. So do not waste your life chasing shadows. Become the person who attracts success. Because when you transform yourself, the world has no choice but to respond.